During the American Civil War, Congress was controlled by Republicans, as all the Democratic senators and representatives from the Confederate states had resigned, which was really just shooting themselves in the foot. Of course, Northern Democrats still existed, though most were moderate and supportive of President Abraham Lincoln. Not all was perfect in the North, though, and a faction called the Copperheads emerged, which raises the questions, what did they represent and how much power did they hold? The Copperhead Democrats, also known as the Peace Democrats, were a small group of people within the Democratic Party, though some were Republicans, who wanted an immediate cessation of hostilities with the Confederacy, which basically just means they were sympathetic to the Southern cause. Much like McClellan in the election of 1864, they had no problem with the Confederacy continuing its existence, slavery and all. They were called the Copperheads after the venomous snake, the Eastern Copperhead, and were seen as defeatist by many Republicans and war Democrats, Democrats who supported the war effort. Despite the cool name, the Copperheads had little power within Congress and didn't achieve much, as is obvious by the course of the war. One Copperhead, Clement Vallandigham, was even exiled into the Confederacy, but he escaped to Canada, then entered back into the North while the Republicans turned a blind eye. While some in the North aligned themselves with the Copperheads during the early defeats of the war, after such victories as Gettysburg and Vicksburg in July 1863, the Copperheads were regarded similarly to the Federalists after the War of 1812, as pessimistic and unpatriotic.